powerful film, sad, tragic, beautifully executed, incredible imagery, and the use of mirrors and some really creative special effects, great editing. The performances were really, really solid. The lead actress was heart-wrenching. I can't even imagine what it'd be like to lose a child, but they really kind of captured the essence of that tragedy, and some powerful storytelling.
Takes you through a journey with a mom and her dark times, and what I really connected with was the way the scenes were laid out, the acting, the audio, everything really put you with the mother. You weren't separated with her. You were with her like throughout this whole journey, and the choreography was spectacular. The everything, just the artistic expertise of the film just really got me. I loved it, and I enjoyed going through this adventure with the mom.
In part a hard film to watch because it is so effective and so emotive. The style that it was shot in is very cinematic, similar to Valkyries, with a definite drive and story to tell.
I wanted to cry when I was watching with the mother and the child. The acting in the film, how it was done itself, was great. Very touching. Interested, for sure, to watch something like that.
I thought the introduction to the character before we start the music was a really good move. Now we know how she's feeling or what she's thinking about the entire time, and that kind of really set the stage really well. I like that the music kind of went along with what the actions of the characters were when she got picked up, and I thought that was really symbolic. I like that it would snap back to the scene with her in the room instead of her with the dancing. I thought that was really creative, and it added to the storytelling of the song.
Oh, I love this one. The dancer who played the mother was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love the visual of the mirrors in the beginning, and I loved how the lighting with the mirrors and the dancer, it really gave that feeling of just despair, confusion, torment. It was fantastic. And the message of addiction and a son trying to help his mother through addiction was so impactful. This was phenomenal. I loved every minute of it. It was great.
I thought it was a really interesting exploration of substance abuse. And something that really stuck with me was the sound of the phone ringing throughout the piece. And it really just melded in with the music, but it was still audible the entire dance portion. And just the idea of somebody just trying to reach out to her and bring her back was really powerful.
You could feel the plot throughout. You could see the pain. I really liked how it switched between film cinematography with the actress and then the dancing part of it with herself and her son. And the thing I really struck me was, I was on the edge of my seat the whole thing, so in the part where she tries to stab herself with the glass, it literally made me jump. And it was one of those really interestingly done films, really unique, something I haven't seen quite like this before. And throughout the film, I was absolutely mesmerized by how they did it. The music, from the music to the cinematography to the special effects, the dancing was beautiful. The acting was phenomenal. You could really see the pain and feel it, and I was absolutely taken in. I mean, it was one of those films where I couldn't pull myself away from it. And again, I literally jumped from some of the more shocking, scenes where they change really quickly. And so this is probably one of my favorites of in the first act. Definitely one of my favorites.
Really interesting. The sort of the atmosphere that they created was just, it kind of gave me chills. It was just really interesting. A lot is conveyed visually here, and with just the slightest movements and sounds or a glimpse of a facial expression, you get a lot of information with like very little effort. It definitely kept me engaged. I thought it was just really interesting to watch. A Mother's Soliloquy. Check it out.